So welcome, Mr. Dharmendra Kumar. Thank you for coming to our show. How do you feel being a part of this initiative?
Well, thank you so very much for inviting me, and I feel great. I think it is giving me immense pleasure right now to be part of this amazing session, and I look forward to it.
Likewise, sir. So I'll directly start without any further ado. The very first question that I want to ask is, why did you choose engineering after completing your school? Was it the family, friends, or you who decided to go with this decision?
Well, I will be honest with you. Engineering, I actually never thought to become an engineer. So it all goes to my parents. My father always wanted to see me as an engineer because my elder brother was already doing engineering. So it was all because of my father that I joined engineering.
Okay. How do you feel that about parents' interference in a child's career? Shouldn't it be the child's own decision?
Definitely. Right now, being an NLP coach, I recommend all the parents not to interfere with their children's decision because what they should study after 12th and what they should not impose what they wanted to do on their children because it's all different mentality and every individual is having different patterns, different thought process, different capabilities, different skills. So I think every child should have freedom to choose that what they want to do in their life. So according to me, parents should never interfere in their children's decision, specifically when it comes to studies and career.
Fair enough. So I'll move to the next question. The very common question, like in your introduction, I read that you are an NLP coach. Depression, stress, trauma, pain, anxiety, panic,
Yes.
these things are, I feel, are not completely and openly discussed yet in our society, and they are still considered to be a taboo. So I would like to know that what is NLP and how is it different from any regular therapy that the psychologists and psychiatrists provide?
NLP is nothing but it's a big ocean of solutions. NLP has solution for every problem, and it is definitely different. I mean, there's a lot of difference between NLP and other therapies and what psychologists does. So NLP stands for neuro linguistic programming, and it is nothing but it is basically a language which your mind understands, and all the problems like as you were talking about like stress, anxiety, and all kind of fear, phobia, everything they all have. I mean, the roots are in the mind, and once you know, you are aware of how your mind works, and you know that you can alter the programming of your mind. I think you can get the solution for every problem. And as far as psychologists are concerned, I think they have a limited scope because they study using a part of their brain, and NLP is itself a study of your mind.
So if I put it that way, like simply put, isn't NLP like reprogramming your brain using some language, like just the way we do in computers?
Oh, definitely a big yes. A big yes. You can certainly reprogram your mind. You can certainly reprogram all the teachings, learnings you have learned throughout your life. So, yes, it is definitely a tool to reprogram your mind.
Well, then this tool should be discussed and discovered more, because people often say that I wanted to be a different person, I wanted to change. So this is definitely a way out. Now, next question is, what's your point of view when it comes to the rise in the cases of depression and suicide among the youth? How NLP can help people suffering from mental health crisis?
Nowadays youth are facing a lot of problem with depression because they think that they're not worthy enough, they're not capable enough, they do not have skills, they cannot do this, they cannot do that. So these kind of belief system, which is being imposed or which is being installed by family, friends, and relatives, is playing the major role here to take them to this extreme decision of committing suicide. So I think NLP, how NLP can help? NLP can definitely help. Reason being, as I earlier said, that NLP is a tool which helps you to reprogram your mind. So certainly it can reprogram all your limiting beliefs, all your beliefs which are stopping you or making you feel unworthy. So NLP can altogether make you feel that you are worthy enough and there's nothing that you cannot do or achieve in this world. So NLP can definitely help, and NLP has been helping so many youth.
Well, that is good to know. So we can say there's this famous line, just do it. So NLP can make you do it. I'll move to
Absolutely.
the next question. That is the best way to cope in the low times in life, be it this pandemic or the failure a person might face in life? What was your roar moment in life?
Well, there's only one line I would say, that be thankful for everything you have in your life. I always suggest people to look for what they're thankful, and you can start with your own body, your eyes, your lungs, your ear, your skin, your blood is flowing, your heart is pumping. So the more you're focused on what you're thankful for, you can cope with any kind of difficult or negative situation in your life, because it will be giving you the power, the strength to fight and to cope with that situation. And I have always been doing so. And my mantra is to always maintain the attitude of gratitude. It really helps, and it has been helping me and all my clients.
Great, great, great. So I would like to ask one more question based on this. You said that we should be thankful for what we have. We should always have the attitude of gratitude. We should look on the brightest side. But if we are completely focused and devoted on the brighter side, aren't we ignoring the darker side? And is the darker side worth ignoring? Like, shouldn't we be focusing there as well?
No, I mean, it's just that there is a one concept of, like what we have been studying since our school days, that wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. So if you are going to focus or you are going to divert your energy, your attention towards negativity, certainly you will do a lot of darkness in your life. Initially, it might be very less, but eventually it will grow, and you will be completely surrounded by the darkness. So what I always suggest, that instead of using the word of ignoring, what I said is focus. Focus on what is good happening in your life. And trust me, it works magically, and it has the power to change the circumstances, the people around you, and almost everything which was making you uncomfortable with. And maintain the attitude of gratitude. It can fulfill your life with so many things that you will not find any time to focus on darkness.
Okay, okay, sure. So I'll move to the next question. If there is a will, there is a way. How do you justify this quote and what's your personal experience with it?
Well, definitely it has a lot of thing in it, because if there's a will means your all energy is being diverted towards particular direction. So as I said, wherever your attention goes, energy flows. Now, when your attention is completely on that particular thing which you want to achieve in your life, it means that you're still holding on to that will. So certainly you will get all the ways in your life, and out of nowhere a way will be made for you. As it has been made for me, because I have experienced, when you have asked me about my personal experience, there was a time that I was being told to leave the house with just one bag and not to come back unless I have a job. And I was holding the bag on my shoulder and standing in New Delhi railway station and not knowing where to go. So I was still holding on to that well, and today here I am as a successful entrepreneur, a successful life coach, successful NLP coach, having so many people in my list whom I have touched in a way that they are so happy in their life today. So I think one must always hold on to that well, because out of nowhere a way is going to be there for you.
It was really, really wonderful listening to your experience. Just one last question from my side, that what is that one thing that you want to tell the youth? Means India is a young country. So
Yes.
this lockdown, this pandemic, this crisis has affected us. Every youth, every individual, be it of any age, but especially the youth. So is there any message that you want to give to them?
Well, definitely, yes. I would like to give them a message, is that start with just very small thing. That is, start being thankful for your own body. The moment you wake up, the moment you open your eyes with a smile and be thankful for your body, and then start being thankful for each and every small thing you come across in your life. And I can assure you that you will start to see, things are falling at place. You're getting new ideas, you're getting creative ideas, and you're getting the right path wherein to walk. You're going to attract not many good people in your life, those who will hold your hand and they will guide you. So just maintain the attitude of gratitude is something I want to tell the youth.
So from this interview, I have figured out that your life's mantra is attitude of gratitude, and that is it. That is all we need to have. And with
Definitely.
and with all the gratitude and thankfulness, I want to thank you, Mr. Dharmendra Kumar, for your precious time. And we are so lucky to have you as our very first guest on this show, this series, Road to Road. And we look forward for more such interviews, more such interactions with you in the future.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you so very much for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Likewise, sir. Likewise.